Today I'm going to show you how to use a Padlet. A Padlet is basically like an online sharing tool where you can see everyone's ideas all in one place. So if the screen that you're looking at shows you all the different types of Padlets that your teachers could assign you. They could assign you like a wall, like so. They could assign you a canvas. They could assign you a stream where it kind of goes from top to bottom, a grid, which is all your information in rows of boxes. You could have a shelf where they're going to put something on the top, and then everything under that shelf would go right below it. And then this is kind of like a little way to chat about things, and your teachers, maybe for book clubs or things like that, or online discussions, might use that. There's a map that they can use, and then there's a timeline. So I'm going to show you how this works on an assignment. So for example, this is a Padlet on geography, and it's all about vocabulary. So for example, this looks like a shelf, basically. So you have the words on top, and right underneath would be what students in your class would need to post. So the way that you look through this, because there's more than 9, is you scroll to the right. That way you can see your entire list. So there are actually 14 items on this Padlet. So if you scroll down here, you can see that it starts with geography, and your teacher is going to assign you a specific word. If they assign you, for example, the word hemisphere, you would just click the plus button to post, and the title could be Hemisphere by, and I always like for you to put your name. So barbecue. Okay. And then this is where you type in your definition and you give out your definition. I'm just going to put like X's or X's there just to pretend that I'm writing something for time. And then if you have examples, I love using that colon to kind of list items. Now, this is the cool feature that I really like, is it's visual. So you could upload something from your Google Drive. So these are like files that I've had before, or you could click here to pick file, and you could pick a file from your Google Drive or from your desktop, which is really, really cool. Now, if it's in your Google Drive, you may have to save it to your desktop if you want to use that option. This is a feature where you can take anything from the internet. It can be from YouTube, it can be from Google Drive, it can be an image, it could be a blog, anything. So I'm actually going to open a new tab, and let's say that I have the word hemisphere, and I'm going to put teaching video for kids, just as an example. And let's see, I'm going to click on videos at the top. And obviously I would have to kind of like read about it a little bit, but I think I might try this one. Let's pretend that I watched this one and I really like it, and it's a great YouTube video. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to grab that URL link. Okay, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to go to my Padlet, and then where it says the URL, I'm going to right click and hit paste. And then that should work. I'm going to hit save. And then my YouTube video that I found will pop up right here. And that should help my class understand the word better. And that's kind of how we work together to learn and share and grow ideas. Okay, so that's one way. I'm just going to X out of that and then look at this little magnifying glass. That is a magnifying glass for Google. So you can just search, not by barbecue, of course, but let's say I want to do hemispheres, geography. It's just a Google search, basically. So you can do images, videos, GIFs, audio, really cool things like that. Now, remember, when you're choosing your item, choose carefully. It needs to be something that is really helping me to understand it in a better, more informational kind of way. Okay. It shouldn't be something that's just cute only. All right. Okay. If you click on the picture, it's going to ask if it can use your camera, hit allow, and then it's going to give you a photo booth. And let's say that you did a project that had to do with hemispheres. I'm just pretending here, but my Mason Comets cup, let's pretend it was like a globe or something. Okay. And then you could take your picture. Cheese. Okay. Oops. Forgot there was a countdown. And then you could put a caption right there. Let's say I'm going to caption it. The hemispheres are just like my cup. Pretend I wrote all that. I'm not doing it for time purposes. And I'm going to hit save at the top. It's saving my photo and it should pop up right in there. So you did a project, for example, to show your learning of what a hemisphere is. Let's say you use some Legos or you use Play-Doh or you drew a picture. You could totally take a picture of that and post it for your learning. So those are the features of Padlet. I hope this tutorial has been very helpful. I promise you're gonna love Padlet. The other cool thing I want you guys to think about is as people are posting, you're going back and like reading, and there might be even be a way for you to like comment on it. One last thing, if you are like, I want to get rid of my Padlet or I made a mistake, I want you to click on it. And when you click on it, it gives you some choices. The pencil means that you can like edit it. The trash can, of course, means you can get rid of it. And then if you click on those three tiny dots, there's some cool stuff there. You could copy your post. You could expand it, which means it just makes it bigger. Or if you're unhappy with it and you want to start over, you just delete your post. Okay. You can even change the colors and stuff like that up there. So that's pretty fun. The only thing I want to caution you about is make sure you're not messing with anyone else's post or the titles that your teachers have created. Good luck and happy learning.